Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. Today is Friday Sews. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. I'm wearing my favorite t-shirt that I love wearing on the weekends. It is Give Me Jesus and a Sewing Machine. I love this t-shirt. It's from Anita by Design. She doesn't have a shop open anymore, but I bought this when I was going through my cancer treatments because it really was something very uplifting. Jesus got me through my cancer, and sewing was something that comforted me during that. So I always wear this on the weekends. It's a good reminder of my journey and my life and what I've been through, and the God's goodness and the Lord's goodness and mercy. So anyway, so Friday Sews is started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room to bring us all sewers together to talk a little bit about life, what we've done, and some plans. Sorry, I'm standing today because I have a cutting table, my rollaway cutting table out, and I do not want to put it away as I have to do some cutting. So I just thought I'd just stand here and do this. So let me start with a little bit about life. I haven't been here making Friday Sews for the past 3 weeks, I think 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, since then I actually hit my 2-year cancer, 2 years of being free of cancer, and I praise the Lord for this. And a lot of Sew sisters have been going through the same thing, and I pray for them every day because it's a hard journey. I think it was Andrea and Tareen. I will I follow them on Instagram. They're both Sew sisters that are going through it right now, and they've put out their journey, and I pray for them every day. It's a tough journey. So anyway, I digressed there. But so it's been a 2 year. My 2 years has been great. You know, I still feel a little discomfort. I still feel a little pain. I still have hormone therapy going on. But I praise the Lord for his blessings and his goodness. So we just also celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary, and I'm reminded of how much my husband and my children supported me throughout that journey. And I'm married to, you know, I'll talk about it a little at the end of the video, a little bit about my, ties into the end of the video. I'll bring it up again. But the question for the week from Jen is, do you prefer scissors or rotary? So rotary cutters. So when I started sewing, I did not know anything about rotary cutters. I don't even know if they had rotary cutters. Maybe they did, and I was oblivious to it when I seriously started sewing around 20 years ago, 20 years ago. I think when my daughter was about 3 or 4, so about 15 years ago, I must say that I really seriously started sewing. I use scissors, but you know, as time progressed and rotary cutters excuse me, came on, I was watching YouTube videos, and I saw sewers using rotary cutters, and I said, rotary cutters, I wonder how that works. But just recently I started using rotary cutters, and I am hooked. I seriously am hooked to rotary cutting. I don't think I like using scissors anymore, only because I feel like the scissors is, you know, it's taxing on my fingers and my arms, and I do not get that straight line. And when I have my fabric on the cutting mat, somehow scissors doesn't give me a straight cut. Rotary cutters give me a straight cut, and also it's just so much lighter. So my preference also for cutting out patterns, I usually use I have so many different rotary, obviously we all do, so different shapes and sizes. So I like the Fiskars. I use the Fiskars for cutting out the paper patterns. Okay, so this is, I use the small one to go through the small, you know, nooks and crannies of the patterns. But I do prefer using, I only use my Kai rotary cutters for fabric because they're just so good, and they don't, you know, once you finish using it, it just retracts. You can never cut yourself. Once it stops touching the fabric, it just goes in. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it correctly. And then you can also use in the back here, it's, you can change the pressure settings to soft and medium, or like your hard setting. So I only prefer Kai scissors, rotary cutters for cutting out my fabric. I also have Kai scissors because they're just so good. I think I got this one I got from Amazon. It just never goes dull. I'm sorry, I don't have the same results with Ginger or Singer or any scissors. They don't go dull. They're just forever. Can you hear this? And this is about maybe 3-4 years old. But the Ginger, and it's just my opinion, it goes bad real fast. I don't know. And then 2 years ago, I went ahead and fell into the trap on Facebook or something. You know, when you get those commercials or advertisements for Guggenheim. I love this. It's heavy though, so I don't use it often, but when I want to get a real good snip, I use this, the Guggenheim. So in short, I prefer using rotary cutter, but if I have to use the scissors, I will only use Kai scissors. And I do have Fiskars, but I use that if I have to cut patterns out. I will, with the scissors, then I will use Fiskars. But so that was the question of the week from Jen for Friday Sews. So what have I been sewing? I actually have sewed up the Love Notions. Sorry, you can hear my cat again, who wants to go out in the thunderstorms. I don't think she realizes it's thundering outside and storming. Snips. Anyway, her name is Snips. So I made the summer K-pants from Love Notions. The fabric, I'll put up pictures here. The fabric was from Hobby Lobby. It was one of their pebble knits with quite a good structure. And I loved making them. I've never made the summer K-pants. Excuse me, I just stripped. I never made the summer K-pants, and I made it for the first time, and I'm hooked. So comfortable. You can make it, it can be made out of a knit or a woven fabric, and I made it out of a knit. And you know, you can just switch it up and make it to a woven fabric for the summer, or a nice heavy medium knit for the winter. What, you have choices. So I enjoyed making the summer K-pants, and I think I will make more because I have a real shortage of pants to wear at home, or you know, or even I wore the summer K-pants to go to Costco and the grocery store. It was so super comfy. And in the picture, you'll see that I paired it with the Love Notions Classic Tee. I make that tee a lot, and I have a lot of Love Notions Classic Tee. So that fabric for the Love Notions Classic Tee was from Joanne Fabrics. But so that's what I sewed up. I also actually, I can't share the pictures, but I sewed up, I was assigned 2 patterns from Cashmerette for their upcoming book, Sewing the Curve. So I actually sewed the patterns up and submitted it. And I also have a pattern for cashmere. The pattern hasn't been released. And so for my future plans, it's actually due on September 10th, and I asked for an extension of a day because I've been so busy at work and just cannot get any sewing done. And then I have plans for the month, and I just recently, a few days ago, made a September plans video. I don't know how to put these cards up, so you'd have to go to my channel and you'll just see it there. My plans for September. So I do have quite a bit of plans for September, and hopefully I get some sewing done this week. And like I said, so, you know, to tie in what I started talking about, I was thinking how much I was supported by my family, especially my husband. I'm from India and my husband's American. And we both are strong Christian people. We raised our kids that way. This man supported me. We've just celebrated our 25th anniversary. He is a God-fearing, my best support. He's the one who he supports me in sewing so much. It's whatever you want, honey. He's always pushes me. He's like, go do what you love. He bought me the nicest sewing machines. He buys me the nicest things. He supports me in this sewing journey. But I wanted to say that he supported me during my cancer journey. He said one thing before even I started the treatments, when I was just diagnosed. He said to me, honey, you've already been healed. I know this. He said, this is just something you're going to go through. We're going to go through as a family together, but you've already been healed. So that ties into the memory text that I wanted to share with you today. It's found in Matthew chapter 19, verse 6. It talks about marriage. So then, they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Thank you so much for joining me today on another episode of Friday Sews. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I always respond to everyone. And also, if you'd like to see more of my makes, you can follow me, if you'd like, at Caroline's Handmaids on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back again. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.